everybody, happy Monday. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. I'm coming on because over the weekend I asked a few people and I did a little bit of a poll in Instagram about what people wanted from me. How could I to shut up? No, what people wanted from me, whether they wanted a card of the day, just some inspirational quotes, what can I do, especially to help people through these trying times. So it was to do a card a day or a pick of a card a day. So I'm coming on either with video or I'll do a post, depends on what I'm doing. And I will do that every day if that's what people find helpful. Okay, so Monday to Friday I shall come on with a card of the day. Today at 7 p.m. UK time, I'm going live with Kerry Stanfirst on Facebook. So if people would like to join us, we're just going to be talking about tarot, about spiritual communication, and a little bit of a spiritual chat. So if anyone's around, please join us. And so if you just take a little moment to take a breath and ask your guides to guide you towards the card with the message for you. Okay, so I'm just going to do card A, B or C. These are my beautiful nautical water cards, tarot cards, but they are... Okay, so card A, B or C. Yeah, they're getting a bit dated now, but a bit old, a bit like myself. Anyway, card A, B or C. Okay, so if you've chosen card A, this is the message for today or for whenever you see it, because that's how spirit will work. You know, if you need to hear a message, they will get it to you somehow. But this is the message for you today. This may be saying that you may have been feeling the sadness of or loss of something. And so that may be perhaps slowing your energy down or perhaps making you feel a bit isolated, sad or lonely. So this card I feel is saying to you that it's good to feel the loss and to acknowledge your feelings, to spend the time you need to do that, but then make sure you're looking after yourself in the fact that then there'll be time to move on and reach out. So maybe today call up a friend or get yourself outside. I know there's a lot of restrictions around, but maybe it is just getting up, getting showered, getting down the supermarket, you know, just to have a bit of human interaction. And if you can't do that, maybe it is just talking to somebody or joining groups. There's loads of support groups, loads of Facebook groups, but it could just be for you to start thinking, okay, I've been in this energy a long time now, not making small your loss or your grief, but it's like, okay, well, I'm still feeling shit, but I'm going to look for something positive. I'm going to go and read that book, put that music on, just do something to make your energy move so you feel a little bit better. Okay, so it's just trying to say to you to move up from that energy. And this is card B right now. So this I feel is sort of saying it's a bit of similar energy. It feels like you've been going through a hard time, but this is sort of saying you may be feeling a bit worn out. So, you know, up your self-care, bring in some, you know, make sure you're eating properly. Make sure you're drinking enough water. So it's like bringing that moderation into your diet and perhaps into your life. If you've been overworking, step back a bit. Overplaying, step back about. Over worrying, you know, try to rein it in a little bit. But this is about you're going through a transition. You're nearly at the other side. You're nearly there. So it's like just keep on going. Keep on going. And, you know, look after your energy and you will see there's going to be a real difference. So it's all sort of about hanging in there, you're nearly there and things will be a lot brighter. As you see for the card, it does look quite dark, but you can see, you know, she's through the storm and the light is there. So your things will be better. And this card, I feel, is all about, it's all about maybe check in your boundaries. you know, if you've been doing too much for other people, maybe rail it in again, you know, rail it back a little bit, rein it back a little bit, sorry, and make sure you're giving out and getting back. So you're bringing that flow. So you're not doing too much for others and ignoring yourself. Again, it's self-care. I mean, it is a time where we all really have to take care of ourselves, so then we can look after others. And it may mean you might not be able to take a day off, especially if you're in, you know, the nursing industry or you know, especially with everything that's going on. It may not mean you can take too much time off, but whatever time you get, make sure that you're looking after yourself, listening to positive things, and yeah, and then trying to rein that boundaries in, you know, so it's like, I've done all this, but I can't do anymore. I need some time for me. But this is also quite a positive financial card. So if you've been waiting for a loan, or you need, you know, it's almost like saying, if you've been waiting for a loan or a pay rise, those requests are being heard. And so it's a good time to receive money. I also feel, again, it's that flow, you know, a bit about the law of attraction. So maybe have a little listen about the law of attraction to change your thoughts towards money, because this is about, you know, what you give out, you get back, you give out. So it's that natural flow in relationships, with material things, and a little bit with everything in life. Okay, so make sure you're not giving out too much, because then that leads to resentment. Then you start resenting that you're doing too much for everybody. So it's not a really good vibe to be in. But it's also like with money and abundance, if you're keeping it too much, then it stops that flow. Okay, so I hope that all makes sense to everybody. Have a fantastic day, and oh, there's something flying around me. Yeah, that really distracted me. I'll have to have a look and see what was going on behind me. Anyway, it's probably dust flying around my room. Anyway, have a fantastic day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Many blessings.